considering the special request from some of the parents and kids, I am giving the English version of my recent story, Sant Ravidas ji. And henceforth, I am also planning to narrate my stories both in English and Hindi languages so that it can reach wider audience. So let's get started. A very beautiful quote was given by a saint, Sant Ravidas ji. He said, "Man changa to kathauti mein Ganga." From today's story, let's understand the meaning of this Hindi phrase. Sant Ravidas ji was an Indian mystic poet and saint of Bhakti movement during 15th and 16th century CE. His poetry inspired spiritual and social well-being among people. He was born in Varanasi, and on full moon day of Magh month as per Hindi calendar, Sant Ravidas ji Jayanti is celebrated in India. Mirabai shares a special bonding with Sant Ravidas ji. He was spiritual master of Mirabai. Their family business was selling and mending shoes. Long time ago, a group of pilgrims came into the holy city of Banaras in course of their pilgrimage. As they all had been walking for long, they needed to mend their shoes. They approached a cobbler, Ravidas, who had a small shoe repair shop on the side of river Ganga. While Ravidas was mending their shoes, one person from the group said, "Oh Ravidas, you are so lucky. Your shop is so close to the river Ganga. You would have taken bath in the river Ganga for so many times." Then Ravidas said, "No, unfortunately, I am so overloaded with the work that I could not find a time to take bath in the river Ganga, not even once." Listening this, the person got offended and he started scolding Ravidas. The pilgrim scolded Ravidas and said he wished he had not had his shoes repaired from someone who has very little bhakti. When the group offered money for his services, Ravidas refused to accept it as he never took any money from pilgrims, as he considered it as a service to help the pilgrims. He rather suggested pilgrims to offer the coin of 1 rupees to Mother Ganga as an offering from his side. Then the pilgrims went back to the river Ganga to take a holy dip into the river. The pilgrims, after having their bath in Ganga, one person from the group mockingly tossed the coin and said, "Mother Ganga, accept this coin of Ravidas." Then they all were amazed when they saw 2 hands glittered with gold bangles on them came out of the river Ganga and accepted the coin. The hands were that of Mother Ganga. A voice was heard, "I am honored to accept the offerings of a great Bhakt, Ravidas. Give this bracelet of gold and gems to Ravidas as a gift from my side," said Mother Ganga. But the pilgrims then decided that this bracelet was worthy of being gifted to the king of Banaras rather than giving it to the poor Ravidas. So they gave it to the king without telling them the details about how they got it. The king gave it to the queen, who liked them so much that she wanted another bracelet for her hands. The king ordered the pilgrims to get another bracelet. The pilgrims had no choice but to tell the truth. The king then went to the hut of the Ravidas and asked him to get another bracelet from the Ganga for his queen. Ravidas had a small container with water in front of him. He used to wet his leather and also wet the tools of his trade for sharpening them. He said, "If my thoughts are pure and I am pure from my heart, then may Mother Ganga reside in this container." He put his hands inside the container and removed an identical bracelet and offered it to the king. The king and everyone was stunned and amazed to see the bracelet coming out from that dirty water, kathauti. the king and everyone realized their mistake and they sought forgiveness and blessings from Ravidas. Ravidas later became great supporter and philosopher of Vaishnava sector. So this is the story of Saint Ravidas ji. Moral which we learn from this story is Ravidas ji emphasized more on being dutiful. According to him, work is worship. Another lesson which we get from this story is purity of heart and soul is more important than purity of body. He says it is not our wealth that God values. The pure heart is what pleases God. I hope you all like my videos. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon so that you can receive notifications of my new stories. Message for all the kids: keep learning, keep growing, but always be rooted to your cultural values. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.